Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Peter Kankura, and on behalf of the TD Ottawa Jazz Festival, I'd like you to welcome to this fine event here at the Arts Court. I just have a few quick things to say. First, if you'd like to find out more about events like this, please make sure you go to our website, ottawajazzfestival.com, and you can sign up for our newsletter, or you can subscribe to us on your favorite social media website. I'd also like to thank a couple of partner sponsors who helped us make this possible, like Stream Water, Steinway Pianos, and Novotel, the hotel right next to us. I don't know about you, but I'm very excited about this show. It's the last of our, yes. It's the last of these 4 series of shows. So without any further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's give a warm applause to Whitehorse.
Hello, 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 hello. You're having a dream right now. Don't wake up. It's going to be a good one.
Look out, this thing is gonna blow. I heard it from the people in the know. There's trouble in the tenements below. There's fire where the flowers used to grow. I'm never going back, I'm running from the sun. Bullets at my heels, the devil's got a gun. I'm never going home, I'll be the only one with daylight on my tail and living on the run. Rain is jumping up into the clouds. A girl that sees to make her father proud. Lovers wrapped up in cellophane, and bitter fruit is falling from its prey. I'm never going back, I'm running from the sun. Bullets at my heels, the devil's got a gun. I'm never going home, I'll be the only one with daylight on my tail and heaven on me. Help me, I know not what I see. I'm a stranger to the face looking back at me. When a company of sisters is just like any mystery to me. Hold me, I know not who I am. If I'm a woman, you're a creature, not a man. When the eyes of a lover, they look like any others to me. It's down to the second hand. But tick-tock is more than you can stand. The grinders and the wheels, they never sleep. We're fighting to the bottom of the deep. You sound like thousands of people. How fantastic.
And hello to everybody watching at home. Hello.
Those of you who are watching at home, we are actually in Ottawa. We're not faking it. We're not at a studio in Toronto or something horrifying like that. We're actually in Ottawa, which is lovely. Driving here today was fantastic. I mean, it felt like we had jobs. And we stopped at an en route, as you do.
It was thrilling. It was thrilling.
It really was thrilling.
Going pee at an en route, it was just like, it brought a tear to my eye.
I ordered my so I get my decaf, my black decaf from Tim Hortons, because that's the way I roll. And I order my single chocolate glazed Timbit. And she gave me 2.
Oh, Canada.
Yeah, it was a very patriotic moment for me. Well, I'm kicking it in Castro in the shadows of a weeping willow tree. Well, I'm kicking it solo, unimpeded by this California breeze. Well, I'm dreaming at you, and I hope that you are dreaming at me. Well, I'm hollow and I'm empty, while the others, they are full up to the brim. Well, I don't begrudge you, darling, but I can't see where you're going with him. No, it's none of my concern. Baby, please don't make me ask you again.
Pray for the sound of thunder, I pray for the smell of blood. Pray for the hand of misery, I pray
Well, now the liquor is no use, it makes a lonely man wicked and mean. Ornery and low, just like my girl was on a 5th of Jimmy Bean. So I'm drinking at you, and I hope that you are drinking at me.
Pray for the sound of thunder, I pray for the smell of blood. Pray for the hand of misery, I pray for what I heard. Oh, yeah. Oh, oh, oh.
Okay, this next song is about space travel, and kind of feels like we've been traveling through space for the last 8 months, and enjoying the view and enjoying each other's company, but also having moments of like, where the fuck are we? Where are we going? Do you know how to steer this thing? Can you steer this thing? I don't know how to steer this thing. Yeah, there's a lot of uncertainty out there, and you know, there have been some silver linings, I think, for a lot of us, but you know, also some hardships and some scary times. But so is life, and that's what this song is about. This is called Sweet Disaster. Galileo was bluffing. It's just a mess out here. There's no compass to guide us through the flashes of violence and fear. Pinball and a motorhome, black cattle and a riptide. Sand bleeds through our fingers. If time said it stood still, it lied. You will get the best of me. Worlds collide, it's a recipe for disaster. Sweet disaster. Birthmark on a crow's foot, Kilimanjaro or bust. There are no mountains to move here. You just do what you say, what you must. You will get the best of me. Worlds collide, it's a recipe for disaster. Sweet disaster. You will get the best of me. Worlds collide, it's a recipe for disaster. You will get the best of me. Worlds collide, it's a recipe for disaster. Sweet disaster. light years in a pocket watch. You can't get close enough to the rhythm of solitude. Ashes to ashes to dust. Oh. Thank you.
I know what you're thinking. Too many goddamn guitars for a show like this. And you're not wrong, but you know when there's a global pandemic and you haven't left the house in a few weeks and you're gonna go, finally you cracked, like I have to go. Like we've been getting our groceries delivered, but you're like, nope, I'm going to buy toilet paper. I'm going out of the house and I'm going to the grocery store because I have to, otherwise I'm gonna go completely insane, and so that's what I have to do. And you take an hour and a half to decide what to wear because you haven't left the house in so long, and you've got these hats and you've got these shit you got to wear because you don't want to wear the same thing you've been wearing at home for the last 8 months. It's the same, the guitars. It's the same. They're no good to me in storage space. They're no good to me in their cases. I don't really need this many here today, but I'm loving to do this and touch them. So, thank you. I know it's indulgent, but it's a song about running and about people that you love and about your mom, my mom, not your mom, yeah. I wait on the Emerald Isle for you to come and rescue me from every step I can make. Feet, don't you ever break, drag me over that line. Halfway around the medicine ball is far enough to blow me back, like you broke the bank on the ticket worth every damn nickel. Well, you got me that time. I've been on the road one day too long. Can't hear the record for another sad song. Look at all these faces, can't all be wrong. That's a lot of my heart out there. Did you fly a million miles for every single one that I ran? I don't know which of us is crazier. Oh, sweet baby, that's the madness I desire. There's a twinkle in the Clifton sky, been there forever, and lights the way for the runners, the jackals and the lovers, and the broken street lights. I've been on the road one day too long. Can't hear the record for another sad song. Look at all these faces, can't all be wrong. That's a lot of my heart out there. Do we keep running through the motions, baby, knowing that one day is gonna come? Maybe when you can't keep your pretty mouth from saying, I wanna go home. On the Emerald
you to come and rescue me.
But I do need this one. It's a different tuning, and it's made of plywood, and it has this cheap pickup. I bought this pickup in Vancouver 20 years ago. I had $150, and I had 2 of these guitars. And I went into this guitar shop with $150. They said, do you have 2 pickups for an acoustic guitar? For acoustic guitars, and the guy said, "Yeah, but they're crap for that money. They're going to be garbage." I was like, "Perfect, I'll take both of them." and I put them in this guitar. This is a Harmony Stella guitar, probably 1958 or 59, and they're made of plywood. They're just kind of garbage, except that they're really cool if you get them.
That one has mojo.
This one has
Like
mojo.
that?
Usually the necks are twisted and you can't play them, and you just stick them up on the wall because they look cool, but they don't really play well. And somehow this one, which was behind Jeff Avery's couch, and then Jeff Avery moved. It was the guitar that when you're in Vancouver in the 90s, you have to smoke a lot of weed. That's just the way it is. You have to. And you'd go to Jeff Avery's house and you'd play Dylan songs and Neil Young and the band but you only get halfway through because you're so stoned you can't remember the words. But this was the guitar. And then he moved to New Zealand, and I said I would hang on to the guitar for him while he was gone. And it's been 20 years, which is delightful. And we went that one time, remember?
Thank you, Jeff. I do remember. But I love this guitar. Like, it's hard to pick up this guitar and not write a song. It's an inspiring instrument.
Yeah. Some guitars have guitar picks hanging inside them. This one has songs. You shake it hard enough, one will come out.
One day you're gonna miss me. One day you're gonna wake up cold. Then you'll wish that you could kiss me. When you're old and you're alone, so cry if you want to. Yeah, you can come undone, but you gotta have a heart to have a broken one. You can have all your records back. You take Leonard Blade, I want blood on the tracks. 'Cause when the music is over, you'll sing the same old tune. If I hear it again, darling, it'll be too soon. Oh, one day you're gonna miss me. One day you're gonna wake up cold. Then you'll wish that you could kiss me. When you're old and you're alone, so cry if you want to. Yeah, you can come undone, but you gotta have a heart to have a broken one. Must be so tight in your skin. 'cause there's no room to breathe this fantasy you're living in. Oh, I need a new perspective. Hey, that's what I said. I need a man, I need a girl like you, like a hole in my head. 'Cause we all love the joyride, but it's a long way home. And so if I'm leaving you, you're leaving me alone. One day you're gonna miss me. One day you're gonna wake up cold. Then you'll wish that you could kiss me. When you're old and you're alone, so cry if you want to. Yeah, you can come undone, but you've gotta have a heart to have a broken one. Yes, you've gotta have a heart to have a broken one.
When you don't play your songs for a long time, and then you play them again, you realize what they're about. And that one's mean. I mean, I knew that. I wrote it. It was meant to be, but whew.
Scathing.
Cutting.
So we've been busy. We've been writing like crazy, and we've been in and out of the studio for the last year and a half. And this wasn't initially the plan, but at some point we realized we had 3 full records on our hands. And so now we have, I don't know if we're allowed to even announce this, but we have 3 finished Whitehorse records. And and we're super excited about them. They're all totally different. That wasn't the plan either, but you know, it's kind of the thing we do and the thing we do best. So they're just like these completely different expressions of different things, and it was really fun to make, and we're really excited to put it out there. And I don't know if anyone was watching our happy hour sets in the first few months of lockdown. We were doing our live concert from home, usually like sideways or upside down with the camera, or like there was always something going wrong, terribly wrong. But it was like a really cathartic experience for us. And we're going to get back to that in December. We're going to start doing those concerts again. But we were writing a country record during that time, and we were trying out some of the songs. And this one has stuck. We've played it live a few times over the course of the summer. But you should talk about what it's about.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's you're gonna know when we start playing it. But you know, I reverted back to like 90s low rent rock and roll hours during the first, well, a couple, you know, April and May. And we would put Jimmy to bed at around 9:30. Mm-hmm. And
he's on rock and roll hours.
He's on rock and roll hours too. And then I would fall asleep until like 11, maybe 11:30, and then kind of wake up and then stumble downstairs and, you know, have a glass of wine and put on a podcast or listen to country records, listen to like a lot of Emmylou Harris. I consumed like every record she made for, and I got really into Brian Ahern, who was her husband at the time, who produced the bunch of her records, 10 or 11 of her albums, and I was listening to what he was doing, and I was listening to a lot of John Prine, of course, and then he passed away, and that was really heavy, and listening to a lot of Dolly Parton and a lot of you know,
Loretta
70s,
Lynn,
a lot of
Tammy
70s
Wynette.
country,
George Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I would by 4 o'clock in the morning the wine bottle would be empty and then I would have a song, and I wrote a lot of songs. And my thing is I'll write 25 songs and I'll get like 10 that are good. Melissa writes 10 songs and they're great.
But I stress over it. I just, I'll sing the same melody 1,000 times until Luke is like, just stop singing that melody, please.
And then she'll say to me, have you heard my new song? I wrote a new song. You want to hear it? I'm like, yeah, it's all I've heard for 3 weeks. I know it intimately. I can already play it. It's good. We're good. Anyway, let's see what happens here. Let's see what happens.
Yeah. Our son Jimmy, we told him.
Right.
We told this is what I was talking about.
This is good. This is good.
Well, he, at the very beginning of lockdown, we told him, you have to wash your hands every time you come into the house. And, he's diligent. He's diligent about that. We'd never have to remind him. And
he reminds us all the time.
He reminds us, yeah. But we told him, sing happy birthday 2 times, which is, the thing that people say. So ever since then, for the last 8 months, the dozens of times that he's washing his hands in the house, he sings happy birthday at the top of his lungs 2 times.
Yeah.
And
we don't have the heart to tell him that it's just about the time, so you can it's approximately the right amount of time to keep washing your hands. He figures like, unless you sing that twice, you just get the Rona instantly. All right.
Hope I never have to stand 6 feet away from you again. I hope I never have to wait 6 months before I hold your hand. There's someone in your house, a proxy or a stand-in, a broomstick you can dance the night away with. I hope I never have to stand 6 feet away from you again. So happy birthday to me 2 times till my filthy hands are raw. And as I disinfect the doors and rails, I wonder if I'll ever breathe at all. You don't go changing, no need for rearranging. You are the sunshine and the moonlight, you are. So happy birthday to me 2 times till my filthy hands are raw. I hope I never have to stand 6 feet away from you again. I hope I never have to stand 6 feet away from you again. I hope I never have to stand 6 feet away from you again.
Thank you.
Strange things have happened to me, hell bent on heavenly dreams. Oh, will I bury my feelings alive?
Your hands, they travel like sin. Defenses are growing so thin. I keep still while better intentions die. Tame, tame, tame as the wild ones who shout out from rooftops in small towns. We swoon and we sway, we'll make our way home. Oh, this love, it won't leave me alone. Hard times keep blood in the veins, cross lines, sweet scratches and stains. My footprints, indelible traces of mine. Your thoughts have long come undone. Millions and millions of moments in one. But I'm swimming, these feelings cannot be outrun. Tame, tame, tame as the wild ones who shout out from rooftops in small towns. We swoon and we sway, we'll make our way home. Oh, this love, it won't leave me alone. Till it feels good. Lava fields cooled by the nighttime air, pleasantly smoking by dawn. Tame, tame, tame as the wild ones who shout out from rooftops in small towns. We swoon and we sway, we'll make our way home. Oh, this love, it won't leave me alone. Strange things have happened to me.
Thank you.
We made a video for this song long ago. It was one of the first songs that we wrote together, I think, maybe.
It's the very first
The very first song we ever wrote together. And we made a video for it. We borrowed a friend's cabin on Lake Erie, and we shot a video for this. And there was a cat that managed to sneak its way into.
Yeah, well, we were taking care of the cat. What was the cat's name?
I can't remember. Cat had a cool
He
name
was
though.
very old.
Yeah. And we recently shot some photos and videos for these new records that we're talking about, and we have a dog now. Like I've managed to play the card that we on tour all the time. We can't possibly have pets, and all of a sudden that excuse has vanished.
I came home with a dog.
Yeah, Melissa's like, we're gonna foster a dog. I'm like, define we, and of course.
Well, let me just say, I co-founded an animal rescue group 10 years ago with two very good friends of mine, Janine Stoll and Lisa Wynn. It's called Ladybird Animal Sanctuary, and it's 100% volunteer run, and we have rescued over 1,000 animals from high kill shelters. And and I have never been able to foster for Ladybird because we're always on the road. So, I thought, well, we're home now. And Lisa said, well, there's a very old and sick Shih Tzu who needs our help. And so I went to the shelter and picked up Mitsu. And
we did name her after a late 80s Quebec pop star.
Definitely.
Bye,
but
bye,
she,
mon cowboy.
Bye bye, mon rodeo.
Right?
Such a good tune. Love it. Anyway, she's ours now, and we've given her lots of different medications and taken her to the vet and different treatments, and she got a haircut, and she's so happy and snuggly.
She's still really stinky, though.
It's true.
There's well, maybe you should plug the event.
Yes, absolutely. December 1st, Ladybird is holding a virtual fundraising concert. It's turned out to be a spectacular lineup. It's Bryan Adams, Sarah McLachlan, Jan Arden, Ed Robertson, Jim Cuddy, Joel Plaskett, Tara Lightfoot, Jill Barber.
Is Chris Murphy doing it?
Chris Murphy from Sloan. Like, it just goes on and on. Everybody's performing one song, and Tom Power is hosting it.
And Katie Lang couldn't make it, but she sent an autographed 20-year anniversary copy of Ingenue.
Yeah.
Which is amazing.
Yeah, everybody's just been so generous, saying yes and wanting to help out, and so it's going to be a pretty great night. So please, if you're interested in viewing the show, the first part of the show is free. The first hour of the show is free, and then the last half hour is for Ladybird monthly donors, which you can sign up for as little as $3 a month, I believe, $3 or $5 a month. Anyways, Ladybird Animal Sanctuary, if you're interested, you can find us online at all the places, Facebook and our website and Instagram and all that.
And look for Mitsu in upcoming promotional materials. I suspect she's gonna make the cut on some of those photos.
Definitely.
Tried so hard not to like her. Was it the list and the sway? Was it the roll and the pitch?
The drunken Gulf of Mexico, the 7-year itch.
I hear the mating calls of fireflies, some celestial blues.
And they're bringing me around again, and that's something I can
the face.
It is the face.
It is the face.
It is the face I wanna show you.
Will I remember to remember that without you I'm a shadow
Of a drifter in a barfly and whatever else you had to be.
Yeah, it's true, I've come around now. I can even touch my toes.
All the running and the talking, yeah, everybody knows you never speak, but I can hear you as you sing out from your mismatched eyes. They are the eyes.
They are the eyes
I will to die with.
Now we're on a boat out on the ocean, and now there's nothing more to fear.
Gone from one wave to another and back again to where
We go when the guitars are hung over and the songs are fast asleep.
I feel the flesh wounds in my heart, but they are mine for me to keep. In your pocket or your fist or in your mind, but they come
To you by your ear.
They are the ears.
Ears.
They are the ears that I will sing to. Thank you. We wear halos we stole from the back of the bar. Little angel, gonna sell you some lonely little star. There's a full moon gonna guide us to the back of your car. But damn, if I'll die alone. Oh damn, if I'll die alone. cheap shots and blind spots, an ice cold that never melts. When the little one gets going, we hear the loosening of the bell. But damn, if I'll die alone. Oh damn, if I'll die alone. It was sweet talk and it was sickly sweet. He went down on one knee to pull the rug from my feet. I was crazy for you, you were crazy to me. Oh damn, if I'll die alone. The moment it hits like a ton of bricks, the crunch of my soul is the leftist kick. I'll be the loneliest fly in this wallpapered hole. Oh damn, if I'll die alone. Oh damn, if I'll die alone. Oh damn, if I'll die alone. Thank you. How's everyone doing? Thank you so much to the Ottawa Jazz Fest for inviting us. Thank you.
Under normal circumstances, after the show, we would all meet for a pint at the Manx, right? That's what we would do.
Another time. Rain check. Was that your face walking down 5th Street? It was on your head, but it was looking at your face. Your steely eyes, the meanest blue, betrayed a bitter darkness inside you. Baby, what's wrong?
I'm afraid to ask you.
Baby, what's wrong?
Tell me, what did he do?
Is there no loving in the aftermath of a sad, sad song?
see your hands, the way they hide up your sleeve, your slender little fingers in a tight white fist that was meant for me. I'm not the one who hurt you, I'm just passing by, but I would dry your big wet tears if you would let me try. Baby, what's wrong?
I'm afraid to ask you.
Baby, what's wrong?
Tell me, what did he do?
Is there no loving in the aftermath of a sad, sad song? I wanna hear a story about a girl and boy with a handful of his hair. She tells him, you are my toy. She winds him up so tight that he can barely breathe, lying in a tangled mess that he could never leave. Baby, what's wrong?
I'm afraid to ask you.
Baby, what's wrong?
Tell me, what did he do?
Is there no loving in the aftermath of a sad, sad song? Baby, what's wrong?
I'm afraid to ask you.
Baby, what's wrong?
Tell me, what did he do?
Is there no loving in the aftermath of a sad, sad song? Is there no loving in the aftermath of a sad, sad song?
A big thank you to Karen Weigold, who traveled up here with us today and is doing sound for the live broadcast. And is taking good care of us because I am horribly out of practice and I forgot all kinds of things today. I forgot tuners and picks and my brain. And she problem solved everything.
I wish you could come out here and remind me of my lyrics to my songs once in a while.
Hey, that's why we've got each other.
I know, it's great.
But every once in a while, both of our brains fail at the exact same moment. It's pretty impressive when that happens. Yeah. And then we just stare blankly at each other.
Come on down from the ledge with your pretty wings spread. Fly me through the steel tower at night. When the cold air bites, when the alley cats fight, all the normals are shutting off their lights. I'll hold tight to your layer buns, your pantyhose will start to run. Everybody's looking to the sky. Nighthawks coming alive. Let me in, let me in, let me underneath your skin. Or you will break my little heart. the sun slowly comes to the east side of the slum. It's gonna break, it's gonna break, it's gonna break, it's gonna break my little heart. Now the west side is dim, retrace the places you have been. Sing it out like a vampire's hymn. If he thinks it's a jinx, just a smile and a wink will go a long, long way tonight. Oh, I know that your little girl is sleeping in the other room, but everybody looks the other way. Nighthawks coming out to play. Let me in, let me in, let me underneath your skin. Oh, it will break my little heart. When the sun slowly comes to the east side of the slum, it's gonna break, it's gonna break, it's gonna break, it's gonna break my little heart. It's a quick buzzkill, so you pop another pill. Roll your eyes like it's so blasé. She's a stunner, you're a taker. She's amused, she's a faker, and you like it that way. Baby, save me from myself. Baby, save me from myself. Let me in, let me in, let me underneath your skin. Oh, it will break my little heart. When the sun slowly comes to the east side of the slum, it's gonna break, it's gonna break, it's gonna break, it's gonna break my little heart. It's gonna break, it's gonna break, it's gonna break, it's gonna break my little heart. It's gonna break my little heart. It's gonna break my heart.
Thank you.
We made a video for this song a long time ago where went into a boxing ring and Melissa punches me out, and sort of stole that idea from a Cracker video from the early 90s. David Lowery was the singer in Cracker, and Sandra Bernhardt beats him up. It's good. It's a good video. David Lowery has a newsletter called the Tricordist, where he sort of holds the music industry somewhat accountable for underpaying artists and streaming services. Some of you might have read an article recently about the fact that Spotify has decided to incentivize artists to take even less than they currently pay. They're already the lowest payer of all the streaming services, and now they're offering artists an opportunity to get more exposure if they accept less money per spin. So, there are other options I think that people can use other than Spotify. But no, I'm not going to say anything bad about Spotify because you don't want to bite the hand that feeds you. But there's options out there.
Well, I don't have much, but I've got the good stuff, and I keep it tucked away where you can find it. If you've got the guts, And walk with me, walk with me, walk with me, walk. I got a girl from the burbs who won't talk, but I don't have much, but I got the good stuff.
And I don't know why, but you make me sweat. When trouble comes calling, I'm packing my bags for the West. And I'll give you nothing for nothing if that's what you desire. I'll let it cool if you light my fire and bumper shine my way home. Bumper shine my way home. All the square pegs and all the round holes couldn't fit all of the stories you told. The pull of the moth to the fire, your Achilles desire.
But I don't have much, but I am a rich man. I got a woman down from the park, red Jew is finer than sand. And fall with me, fall with me, fall with me, fall through the waste of the hourglass, fall. I don't have much, but I'm a rich man.
Second-hand gypsy is no fading flower. Fingers are frozen in furious power. The pull of the moth to the fire, your Achilles desire. So cold sweat on the back of my knees. The future blows in on a Cinnabon breeze. The pull of the moth to the fire, your Achilles desire. All the square pegs and all the round holes couldn't fit all of the stories you told. Pull of the moth to the fire, your Achilles desire.
The pull of the moth to the fire, your Achilles desire. But I don't have much.
Well, we're gonna play one more, and this is it's kind of a rock and roll song. Hard to play rock and roll without a drummer, but it can be done. This is a song about Toronto, kind of, and I mean, initially it was sort of a love song to the city. I know, and it's popular to hate that city, and I'm not just talking about hockey. I know that everywhere you go in Canada, the Toronto bashing is kind of the national sport, and I happen to I enjoy a city. I think that when you put a bunch of people, like 1 million people or more, or 5 times that many into a tight place, and they get along, and people treat each other fairly well. I find that to be a remarkably optimism inspiring thing. And I feel great in a city, not unlike this one. I look out at people, and I think people treat each other quite well a lot of the time. We do, and we don't give ourselves much credit for that, especially these days. We tend to be pretty focused on how awful we are, but I think that a lot of times we're selling ourselves a little short. And I think there are lots of examples of ways in which we treat each other very well, and I think we should be proud of that. That's all. It's called Downtown.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for being here. Thank you to the Ottawa Jazz Festival for inviting us. Thank you to all the crew who are working today. All right.
I'm electrified by the city ride. I get off where I need to and with who I like. I'm a diplomat, I'm a subway rat. I like the unfamiliar, I'm not scared by that. I'm living downtown. I'm living downtown. I'm living downtown. It's killing me. This relentless drone bombs a quiet street. You can dance with the devil, you can shuffle your feet. We can burn it down, we can rest when we're dead. We're a pillow fight on a concrete bed. I'm living downtown. I'm living downtown. I'm living downtown. It's killing me. We're a faceless crowd, yeah, we walk here alone. The city streets are empty till you make them your own. Hey, do I know you? Have you ever seen me? Everything's gonna be alright. I'm living downtown.
It's killing me. I'm living downtown. I'm living downtown. It's killing me.
Thank you so much.